That's what we were looking for. In front of us, none other than Rajnikant, working class hero. As xBhp, we had already done over 50 countries on some of the world's best superbikes and sometimes supercars too. Before the start of this Odyssey from India all the way to Singapore and beyond to Sri Lanka via Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia and Malaysia. And this would be a total of 15,000 kilometers in 90 days for a total of 11 countries. And we would be doing this on a homegrown Bajaj Dominar 400s. Not only that, there will be 11 riders who will be joining us in different legs of this Odyssey. But you have to see all the vlogs one by one to find out who they were. Although Singapore was a very small country, which you could cross from one end to the other in less than an hour, there was so much to see in terms of modern urban architecture that we could just go on and on. Some really nice buildings here. I mean, the architecture of most buildings is quite different. In Singapore, it's very futuristic. I think it's very hard for them to build a normal looking straight building, but that's what adds to the charm of Singapore. I mean, this is such a small country that they have to do things which are different. So this is the Marina Bay Sands, the world's most costliest resort, around $8 billion, 2,500 rooms. So look at this. This is quite a sight, a skyline here, and my god, all of the buildings, they look like spaceships. Thank you. Well, we are getting thumbs up wherever we go. So in all the countries we visited during the Odyssey, we found a lot of people staring curiously at our bikes and asking us questions about it because they found it attractive and stylish. And now Bajaj has made that same style available to newer riders with the Dominar 250. The Dominar 250 has the same style as that of the Dominar 400. Its muscular body, upside-down forks, unique twin-barrel exhaust, and newly designed mirrors give it a very distinct road presence. You can get a closer look at the Dominar 250 at your nearest Bajaj dealership. But for now, let's get back to the Odyssey. Do you believe in life after work? That's a nice one. That's a nice car there. Damn. Alright. Which Aston Martin is this? Look at the canopy of the trees. This is quite a beautiful road, and they've also managed to keep Singapore quite green, I must say. So actually we have traversed an entire country today. If the country is so small, I don't think it should be a problem. But okay, so this is an apartment called Interlace. As you can see, the design is quite. So this is quite an interesting complex. So here are some murals, beautifully done, and this is ENG Watt Street. Apparently there are a lot of other murals like this, but this one particularly depicts local market scene. And here you can probably see this is a South Indian woman here, and this is maybe Chinese, and I mean different cultures kind of melting pot of a lot of cultures. And laksa, so I remember Penang laksa from Malaysia, so I don't know if it's the same one, but laksa is over there is noodles with non-veg. So this is quite interesting over here. And yes, last day here in Singapore before we ship the bikes to Colombo tomorrow. So I think this is again Little India. Yes, on my right is the Little India arcade, and the buildings have become sort of colorful. A lot of Indians, of course, including us. Delhi registered bikes in Little India in Singapore. Some people are probably noticing that these are Delhi registered bikes, and they get a little bit of a shock. Little India in Little Singapore. Singapore has a place, it seems, for everyone. And there's a Pulsar 200 NS. And there we go. That's what we were looking for. In front of us, none other than Rajnikant. Working class hero. And on my left, lot of elephants. Okay, so after completing any ride, I do go and collect a few models. So here is one such place, Tamiya, but Tamiya actually deals in model kits which you have to make. This was our last day in Singapore, and we would be leaving the bike for shipping to Sri Lanka today. And to celebrate this occasion, we treated ourselves with a visit to Singapore store of Tamiya, who are one of the biggest makers of automotive scale models. And you can see the entire video on this on the Motographer YouTube. So this is the Air Force area, Singapore Air Force, and the museum is there. Probably we can go inside, you never know. So we'll try to do that. This looks like a runway or something, and I think we should be able to go inside without any problems and click a few photos. Oh, that's nice. Wow, look at this. For sure this is good. No idea what kind of helicopter this is, but for sure this is really interesting. Well, It's Singapore in for sure. The Merlion and those two guys up there. Wow. We've got some nice installations and anti-aircraft guns. Look at this. So, anti-aircraft, artillery guns, and then you have all these installations. I've actually never seen such an open-air museum before. Truthfully, there must be few, but I haven't seen them. So, this reminds me of the Ninja H2 and the Ducati that we took in Australia to a hangar. Actually, there is practically no one here. There is no one. You can just go in, see what you want. Yeah, pretty amazing. So I don't think you'll see this too many places in the world on a public road, but if you see that sign over there, the yellow sign on my left, it says aircraft crossing ahead. So they use this road to actually ferry aircraft from this part to the other. So maybe the time to ask is, why did the aircraft cross the road? Or not, why did chicken cross the road? This is the Paya Lebar Air Base. I mean, I haven't seen such a relaxed setting of an Air Force base than this. It's like practically if someone wants to go anywhere, they can. And on my left there's a sign saying protected place. You will be shot if you enter this. I mean, literally the board on my left says that. And there's a sign also, a guy shooting a man. Oh well, alright. So here's a sign, aircraft crossing ahead, and you can see the tire marks basically of the planes crossing. So the supercar spotting continues with the Maserati. Alright, so 14,000 kilometers, 14,000 kilometers plus. One road from Delhi till Singapore. ये आखिरी 2 किलोमीटर बाकी हैं before we have to leave the bike at the warehouse where it will be shipped from to Colombo. This has been an amazing journey. Just telling you about the experiences in short will take me around few hours. तो मतलब दिल्ली से नेपाल, भूटान, म्यांमार, लाओ, वियतनाम, Cambodia, Thailand, Malaysia and then Singapore. एक ही रोड पे uninterrupted. It is, I am still wrapping my head around it. It is one of my best rides in terms of the logistics, the amount of paperwork required, especially getting to Singapore and managing people, different riders, their logistics, and each rider was different, like managing their expectations, riding with them, the riding style, and almost no mishaps. सिर्फ एक दीपक भाई के साथ गाय आ गई थी, वो भी उनकी गलती नहीं थी, and nothing serious happened at all, thankfully. So no accidents, no untoward incidents, and no visa hiccups, no paper hiccups. This is rare because we did this for the first time, and I don't think we are going to do it again. So all I can say is, as I take this left, it has been a privilege to ride an Indian-made motorcycle all the way from India to Singapore, across so many countries, and I've got perspective about so many different cultures, people. Anyway, so we are here in where we have to drop the bike. One bike was already dropped. So this is Sunday, and that guy has specially come for us for a little while. So we have to leave the bike somewhere here. So that is the bike number 1 and bike number 2. From here, this will be shipped to Colombo.
What?
Hello, Sunny.
Sunny?
Yes.
Jack.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, the same bikes, huh?
Yeah.
So, they're standardized pallets.
Jack here is helping us out with shipping, and one of these trucks, no, containers. Containers. Oh, here. Oh, here. The bike is going to go inside the container. The container is going to go on the port. The container will then go in a ship. The ship will go on the ocean. It will reach Colombo. So this container is only for us. And 3 bikes. Maybe we can also go to Colombo in this. I think that's illegal, but I don't know. Can we go on the container ship also? Like not in the container, but as part of the ship?
No, no way. This one, we have to load it here, lock it here, then go to customs, endorse, and then we ship it to the terminal. That's it. Right? So now you can see how the process will be done for lashing. Everything will be done, so it will be secure. Once you see it's secure, the bikes are really secure.
And if there is a storm?
Storm, we're talking about a vessel, shipping vessel. Okay, maybe you can say hijack would be good.
So I hope there is no storm. Hijacking happens?
In other countries.
In Somalia. Okay. In Africa, around Africa. Here no hijacking. So guys, this is the first time we are doing something like this. Shipping bike in a container which will go in a ship. Okay. Yeah, it's off. And I hope Hulk also does not get seasick. So we will see you in Colombo. Yeah. After starting from New Delhi a little less than 3 months ago, this was the first day that the Dominars was resting. And we must give them due credit for being an amazing partner for this epic ride. These bikes were just perfect for this road trip. And at no point did we feel that we needed a more powerful bike. Anyway, we bid adieu to the bikes in Singapore, and we will meet them in the next country, which is Sri Lanka, in about 2 weeks' time.